Boy, the city of brotherly love is fired up. They're saying fly, Eagles, fly, as they get ready to match up with the Washington football team. Two teams here playing for pride as the final week of the NFL season is underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. He's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson. Hurts pass. The numbers for Jackson in last week's game: 4 catches, 76 yards, and a touchdown.
And here he is with just 1 week to go in the regular season. All he wants to do is lock things up. He kind of wants to do like the Dolphins. Post a number, go to the clubhouse, and secure a league title in receiving yards.
Now he'll pull it down. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the first.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a first down.
Sanders there with a first down carry that might have gotten a yard, if that. Second down.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of missed
Hurts fumbles it. And does Washington have it? They do.
Hurts on the keeper. Fumble on the play. Recovered by Washington.
They run on first down as they're able to get this forward for about 4.
Gibson, ball carry.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 17 carries, 81 yards.
And to me, the goal is the exact same thing as last week. Get him the ball early and often. I think he's got another big game in him this week.
And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain. They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
As a kicker from that distance, 56, 57 yards, so many things you got to worry about, but I am a little surprised he didn't get it there.
Yeah, with the way kickers are nowadays, we're surprised anything under 65 that it doesn't get at least to the crossbar. But remember this, you have to drive it a little bit lower in order to make that distance, and you also have to be worried about the interior rush that they can get their hands on it. So that's why those stronger kickers nowadays can pop it up in the air and still travel and carry it. That's what you're looking for.
And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. 22 yards there, a first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Sanders here as they run out of the gun. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. Really.
And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line.
And that's their first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks, great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
Eluding the pressure right. Strong coverage by Washington, and now 4th down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14. Rolling to his right. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive?
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They go back back to the ground with Sanders. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 18-yard line.
They'll roll him out right toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Solid catch there for a man who's been so brilliant this year. Worth pointing out, as we were talking about earlier, there has never in the 60-year history of the award been a pass catcher, tight end, or wide receiver that has taken home the MVP trophy.
And
this is taken in by Jeffrey. He's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. Alshon Jeffrey, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles have taken the early lead. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. From the 6. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard
out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. You know, in our research packet this week, prepping for the game, so many articles from the local beat writer about the offensive struggles of this team and what will they do this offseason. What do you think they'll do?
Well, number one, they'll turn to their self-scouting report. And every team that's any good does this. They have outside groups. Check out their team, scout them, and tell you who can play, who can't play, and reasons why. Some of it may just be health. They have to get some guys healthy and back out on the field. But overall, evaluate this squad and make the changes that you need to.
Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another 1st down.
Washington.
A shotgun snap for Smith. That'll be caught. It's Steven Sims. A 9-yard pickup, just 1 yard away from 3 consecutive 1st down plays. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. They'll try the left side. It's Gibson. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a 1st with 3rd down movement. On 3rd down, Gibson. And he picks up the 1st before he's taken down at the 29.
Gibson.
Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
At the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 3. 1st down, Washington.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Gibson, and taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington 1st down.
We really didn't have any doubt that he was going to be one of the top-rated rookies coming into the league, especially as a runner. And he's given us no reason to change our minds. That's a big-time run, and the production that he showed.
And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Robert Foster, his 4th touchdown on the year. And Washington now an extra point away from tying this thing up. And a pause in the action because the booth, they see something that they want to take another peek at to find out if this was a touchdown or not.
Dustin Hopkins on for the extra point.
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts.
His kick is...
And this one through the uprights and good. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it was polished off by a Washington touchdown. So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied. And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. Chase Young able to record his 5th sack of the season. Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback because he had no chance to block it.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Hurts. Flush to his right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down.
And they had an extra defensive back on the field on that play, and the coverage was excellent. He tried to pull it down and run for it, but they rallied to him and kept him short of a first down.
This is caught by Jackson. And he's a long ways into Washington territory before hitting the turf. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. That's complete right around the 8. And the Eagles are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. 11 more on that one and another first down.
Eagles first down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Once more, he was looking for Alshon Jeffrey, but it'll be second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone, and there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Score Eagles 10.
Time gets to the inside of the 5, they clutch it in.
It's good in the defense, too. Make sure that happens because that's the old bend, but don't break apart. Make sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
On the return. Washington takes over first and 10. At their own.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Second and 6.
From the 31, Smith looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Washington.
Now handoff here to his running back. And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up second down.
Gain on the play.
No luck whatsoever there on the draw.
Yeah, they're supposed to use their aggressiveness against them. That was the hope. But maybe they had too big of a meal last night. A half step slow, and he ends up running right into the meat of the defense.
Now a dump off here complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. The catch and run good for 18 and a first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
On first down, Gibson able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37.
Antonio Gibson.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports.
Washington 7.
On second down, it's Gibson, and he's going to take this close to the first down markers. He stopped at the Eagles' 31.
The ball carrier. He's brought down at the 31. It's a gain of 5. Brings up third.
Smith on third down. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line.
On the tackle. A gain of 3 on the play. And the Washington first down.
Out of the gun, Smith. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Fletcher Cox in there for sack number 22 on the year. And, folks, that's just a half sack shy now of Michael Strahan's record of 22 and a half set in 2001. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Another try after the first down sack. Smith. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
And it's third down.
From the gun, here's Smith. He'll get this to Antonio Gibson complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15 yards.
That's a play that'll likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down in the backfield. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Now we've got whistles here before the snap, and I believe this is going to be on Washington. Maybe anticipating a blitz, and they jumped.
Yeah, and if we saw it, you know that they saw it. The bad guys might have been coming on that play. Had to pick them up, and they jumped.
To throw on second down is Smith. And Olsen over the middle. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty. Washington on third down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. From the gun, Smith. He'll find Gibson here complete. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. So they're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll run for it with Peterson. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Adrian Peterson, his 9th touchdown of the season. And Washington has retaken the lead.
I know the play ends up in the end zone with one person carrying the ball. But how about that big mass of humanity that guided him to that spot?
Yeah, they got there, but I love the dive. Always a fan of the dive. From the 6. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the side, under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Jalen Hurts sacked.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
A bullet throw, but incomplete.
Well, they came up with points in their first 2 possessions, but it looks like they'll come up empty here on their 3rd drive. The defense finally starting to get locked into them a little bit. Might have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
Sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And Washington will take control of the football and they'll run on first down. Gibson. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
He was taken.
And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or get through contact or trash, it makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First down, Washington.
Operating from the gun, Smith. And the tight end Olsen, right side. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. And a lot of talent on this Eagle defense, and you've seen it on these last 2 plays, both losses. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. Now Smith. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Free safety blitz, that can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play could result for the offense.
17.
So he gets a shot at atoning for the earlier miss here in the first half and able to knock it through.
And what a relief for him, don't you think? Because how many games have we done where kickers missed one early and never got a chance to atone for it the rest of the game? That's a lot to carry around.
First and 10.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. Good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened.
I think that factored in.
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The safety blitz works perfectly that time for Landon Collins.
How about that? Well, the so-called little guys putting the pressure on. That was a strong safety. And I was in college, we often called that a lightning blitz.
Fielded at the 33. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach, and we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
He'll air this one out deep for Sims. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. For Steven, the throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Gibson. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45.
The ball carrier.
Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and it'll move the chains.
And the Washington first down.
Right back to him on 1st down. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line.
Gibson.
15 yards the pickup. 1st down, Washington.
And this is an example of breaking down a defense because in a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
On 1st down, Gibson stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Antonio Gibson.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Open man here, Sims complete. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington.
Touchdown, Washington.
Steven Sims, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And Washington is able to stretch their lead. And the lead is up to 14. That time a 6-play drive. And the result, a touchdown for Washington. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 15 yards on the play, first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Shotgun snap, and then the give to Sanders. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43.
Sanders,
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's Sanders. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
On first and 10, it's Sanders. The tackle there by Fabian Moreau. And now we're going to get a stoppage as, that looks like Jackson who's shaken up. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 25 yards that time.
Goal at the 9-yard line.
This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
Here we go again. Here we go again. Let's go, baby.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his...
So they went to the booth to see if that was a touchdown, and they have decided it will not be a touchdown. 6 points off the board. 5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's third and goal.
5 yards brings up 3rd and goal.
Bird sets up to throw it, and this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Alshon Jeffrey with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Eagles have cut it back within a score. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man, in concert.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Takes this about 5 yards deep, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field, and he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Wide open receiver complete. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. On first down, it's Smith. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Looking to throw again on second down. Smith, and his throw's going to be incomplete. Greg Olsen was the intended target, and it's third and short. Incomplete. It's third down. Smith throwing again. Got an open man, finds Gibson. And he's got this down to the 35. It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington first down. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't it? Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
Now with timeout signaled for, they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half.
3-yard attempt.
This a 43-yard attempt. Hopkins' kick is good.
The kick is good.
And that will bump the lead up to 11.
27. Eagles.
So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. And we're going to get a timeout.
31-yard
With 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thank you as always. Welcome into our final regular.
There you have it. Halftime quickly over. Third quarter, here we go.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. Taking in at the 3. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Roman on the return. Washington will take over 1st and 10. At their own
out there, set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
What I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spend the entire halftime just working with them on here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. They'll run on first down. It's Gibson, and he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 10 yards there, good for a Washington first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 26.
a gain of 60.
Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Washington first down. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. 3, second down.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
From the 24, Smith got a man. It's Gibson complete. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds.
Smith's
An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
Gibson. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. They'll keep it on the ground. Gibson. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's third and goal.
Now at the goal line.
They'll run. Here's Peterson. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. He lost 2, and it brings up Ford. Can this defense hold him out? Here we go now. Fourth and goal from the 2. They snap it to Smith, and that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Greg Olsen, his 4th touchdown on the year. And Washington going to add on to their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion, it felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me.
16.
And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, in a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
And he'll be stopped just shy of the 25 with a penalty marker down.
Defense.
Here's the call.
That's not good enough, man.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
Ronald Darby.
The first down run got 5. Here's second and 5.
Brings up second and 5.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Escaping the pressure right. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete.
Dallas Goedert. That's good for the Eagles.
And the young buck showing that ability, that agility to dance outside of the pocket, complete the deep ball.
And don't think for a second that the coaching staff didn't have their heart rate accelerate a little bit there, right? Anytime you have those young quarterbacks, they get outside of the pocket, you're just hoping that they make good decisions because so many things can happen that can go wrong when you throw it downfield like that. He got away with it there and in a big way.
Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them. Here's Hurts to throw. Forced out to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple. Snap will come from the 31 on second and 7. Throwing is Hurts. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Thomas Davis in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on second and 16. Hurts going to take this himself. And that's going to be intercepted. Brandon Collins, the Pro Bowl safety, past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
They'll get nothing out of that one, and it's going to lead to a third down. Now a first down throw. It's Smith. This to McLaurin out on the left side. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
A gain of 17 yards.
Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
First down.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Second and 8.
The shotgun snap for Smith. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. That one a first down pickup of 8.
First down, Washington.
Now Smith. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver was set to Bell, but it's going to be 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
And a give this time to the tailback. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
The scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Big 63 yards receiving for him now. And that last catch, good enough for a first down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
He's brought down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense get a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Roughing the passer defense.
I think you'd agree that looked like the right call from up here.
No doubt about it. What everyone has to understand is that the officials are going to be right on the play each and every time. You may not like the call, but they're usually spot on.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain
of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive.
at the 16-yard line.
On 2nd down now, it's Gibson. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
What's your talk, son?
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature in the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
Ball carrier. Tackle made at the 9.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson with touchdown number 8 on the year. And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further.
Could not block that one any better. Everyone was accounted for, and a great surge by the offensive line.
Here's Hopkins now for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. A pretty long drive that time, 11 plays all told, and a 9-yard run on the end of it. taken in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
They turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. And this is going to be an Eagles first down as he's able to take this up to the 30-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. This short throw caught by Goddard. A gain of 6 there on first.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now brings up the second and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. This is Butler making the catch. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
It's a gain of 3. It's third and 1.
Hurts. And Jeffrey's got it. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Defense was thinking run, and they're dealt a pass of just under 20 yards. In Washington territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 43. Hurts fumbles it.
Alex Smith, sack.
Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
And he'll be brought down in what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia.
16.
The Eagles on third down. They've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This is third down and 12. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. Oh, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a fourth down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. He needed a yard. He didn't get anything. And Washington will have it on the turnover on downs. Well, they were 2 for 3 on fourth down tries. Now they're unsuccessful. That brings them down to 50%.
That's a percentage you have to feel pretty good about. You know, 2 for 3 before that, but finally get stopped again. That's okay. That's the type of team that'll keep pressing. In this situation, they'll continue to go for it.
They'll keep it on the ground. Gibson through an opening, and there he goes. Touchdown, Washington.
Antonio Gibson, ball carrier.
Antonio Gibson, his second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. He's been having a great game, and that one right there, his best run so far, and it ends with 6 points.
And not only that, in his mind, what is he thinking? Can I get to 200 yards as well? Because he knows he's closing in on it. He may not know the exact number, but the best runners have a feel of what the yardage is that they're compiling, and he knows that he's getting close to that 200-yard mark now.
At their own 26-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a fourth down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
Well, there have been a ton of of sacks. They were just trying to prevent another.
So what you're telling me is the conventional way has not really worked for them, huh?
Not at all.
Not at all. So he tries to grab him here, and they still get caught.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. 12 yards is the pickup there, and it'll bring up a second down.
Brings up second down at the 41-yard line.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle is made at Washington's 9-yard line. It's 43.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
The 21-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays. And they've got 3 tight ends here on first and goal to add some extra mass.
First and goal.
They'll run with Sanders. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on second and goal.
56 is the mark. Let's go. 56 right there.
Once again with Sanders. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
A gain of 1 yard on the play.
About a half yard from the end zone, third and goal.
Check. Mike 56. Mike 56. Switch.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And it'll be intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Kendall, CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot and pick it off a pass.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's second and 4.
Second and 4.
50 seconds to Mike. 50 seconds to Mike.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. 7 yards there and a first down. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
On second down, it's Gibson. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Yard line. A gain of 5. First down, Washington.
They'll keep it on the ground. Gibson. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line.
Ball carrier.
Give him 3 on first down. They'll set up a second and 7.
3. Brings up second and 7.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line.
Brought down.
They have 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively.
False start offense.
Well, this O-line's been great. They've got the big lead, so give them a pass there, I guess.
Yeah, I would think so, because we were grading them on their performance in this game. A lot of pluses in their boxes so far.
On third down, it's Gibson. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down.
They got off the field on 3rd down. An excellent job, an excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments and usually only at halftime, but the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10.
They're on 31-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That's caught by Jackson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Eagles. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. Now back to throw. Open man completes it to Butler. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
That's good.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
And at the 37-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Once more, he was looking for Alshon Jeffrey. That'll bring up 2nd down. He'll buy some time right. His throw caught right around the 6. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Deshaun Jackson scoring a touchdown against his former mates. And the Eagles get a score closer. Obviously, the scoreboard right now is not the friend of this rookie quarterback, but hey, a touchdown pass there maybe builds a little confidence.
Every rep is valuable when you're a rookie. Every time you step up and throw the football, there's a lesson to be learned. Yeah, he took advantage of a little bit of loose coverage there with the lead, but at the same time, got it done. It'll take a little bit of satisfaction away from that throw.
To kick off for Philadelphia.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This one taken just inside the 10. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Blake Stroman on the return. Washington takes over 1st and 10. At their
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And right about now, heck, they might be wishing they did not have a bye week coming up next week. It appears they're going to go into that week off in high spirits as they've got this one well in hand. Kelroby brings him down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, it's Gibson. He will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield.
Antonio Gibson.
It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
Coleman on the tackle.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, and 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one.
5-yard line.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. On 2nd down now, it's Gibson. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Watch it. 57's the mic. Watch 57.
3rd down, it's Adrian Peterson. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. A gain of this late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the first down, close it out.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much.
Hurts fumbles it. The pass. A fumble on the...
We always hear a lot of veterans on the defensive side of the football. They talk about smelling blood in the water, putting pressure on a rookie. They got to him there to force it free, but couldn't recover it.
And you mentioned the pressure. Rookie quarterback, you're going to bring more pressure to him at all times because you don't know how he's going to hold up. He was fortunate there. Luck was on his side, able to recover that fumble.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 10 yards there and an Eagle first down. And that last reception puts him over 150 yards. So tough to cover a big tight end like that.
It changes the chalk, as one of my coaches like to say, meaning the normal things don't apply. All right, used to say, okay, there's a tight end going out. We're either going to put a big linebacker on him or maybe a safety and call it a day. Now, because of the strength of that position and the sheer number of catches that they make as well as their dexterity, sometimes you can put a cornerback on him because he might be the primary guy going out for a pass. It changes what they do defensively, and it's usually not good for the defense.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
19 seconds. Let's go one more.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. And now he's going to use his legs. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30.
Today's final
Big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So